It's Kentucky's favorite time of the year.
Time for world-class horse racing and all the rest of the fun that goes along with it.
From hats to horses to celebrities, Churchill Downs draws the cream of the crop. And when the best come to town, Louisville always brings out its best.
This is our time to shine.
And there's one man who has the extra large responsibility of leaving visitors with a good taste of Kentucky. What does it take to serve hundreds of thousands of people down-home Kentucky cooking in a single weekend? And what do you serve to all the celebrities up on Millionaires Row? You're gonna find out because we're going behind the scenes in the kitchen at Churchill Downs, and the chef's revealing his secrets so you can make your own Millionaires Row meal at home.
Wait till you guys see this, it's gonna be awesome.
Plus, after more than 130 years, Oaks Day finally has its own signature drink. We'll show you that and how to make one yourself.
Stay tuned, it's all coming up right now on Secrets of Louisville Chefs. Hi, and welcome to a special edition of Secrets of Louisville Chefs.
We're at one of my favorite places in Louisville, historic Churchill Downs. I'm Kevin Harnett.
And I'm Kelly Kay, and what a show we have for you this time. It's a look behind the scenes on Millionaires Row here at Churchill Downs with a focus on food. When you host an event that's attended by the world's elite, you know, you need a lot more food than just hot dogs and burgers.
Basically, you are catering to the creme de la creme of racing.
Gil Logan is the executive chef at Churchill Downs, and it's safe to say he buys more food than you ever will in a lifetime.
I mean, Churchill Downs is a big place. There's a lot of people here ready to eat, so we do buy some crazy numbers of food. Yes, we do. For Derby alone, we'll do 4,000 pounds of shrimp, somewhere in the neighborhood of 8,000 to 10,000 pounds of premium beef. The number of hot dogs we got is a staggering 200,000. We've got every gamut from the hot dog to the lobster and caviar gigs. We're all food in between. We're buying a lot of it.
And the good news for Kentucky is Gil does most of his shopping right here in the Bluegrass. And for Kentucky farmers, it means a big day of racing at the track is always a big winner.
Last year we spent right around $600,000 somewhere in that neighborhood in Kentucky foods.
When you spend that kind of money on food, you better know what you're doing with it. Gil Logan certainly does. His career with Levy Restaurants has taken him to some big events like Grammy Awards and even Super Bowls. Still, nothing compares to Churchill Downs.
I mean, as big as the Super Bowl is and as big as all these other ones are, there is nothing like the Derby. The Derby's bigger. It's stretched over 3 days. It's more of an event for the community, so it's just special.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Gil's top priority on Derby Day, like any other day of racing, is satisfying the celebrities at the track. And his definition of celebrity is a little different than what you might expect.
My big celebrity on Derby Day is that guy that saved all year and he maybe chipped in with a buddy and they split the Oaks into Derby Day and that's all they could afford. That's the guy that I'm more concerned with.
He's doing everything from hot dogs to caviar. What do you think he's going to serve up on Millionaires Row?
Yeah, one hint, it's not hot dogs. Here's a peek at the Millionaires Row menu. First up, Chef Gil's marbled tomato and mozzarella salad, ripe with Kentucky flavor.
It's awesome, it's fresh, it's local, it's what's good.
And how's this for a Kentucky entree? Barbecue airline chicken breast with hominy and bourbon onions.
Bourbon, oh, you want to talk about food and bourbon? Here we go. This is my gig.
And later on, you'll see the chef make an unusual chocolate dessert that's actually baked with beer.
Now that's a dessert I know we'll both like. You know I'm a glutton for chocolate.
Yeah, I'm a glutton for chocolate too, as a matter of fact, but I'm really interested in how they're gonna bake with beer.
We'll get to dessert coming up, and I can't wait. But first up, the celebrity salad course. The secret behind this dish is how easy it is to make. Chef Gil shows us how it's done.
Today we're going to start with a marbled tomato mozzarella salad with roasted red and yellow onions. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, I've already roasted these off, okay? I did that this morning. Basically, all I did is I took the whole red and little sweet, they're called pearl onions, red and pearl and white and pearl. I left them in the husk, put them in a little pan with olive oil, salt and pepper, covered them with foil, put them in at 350 degrees for about an hour. And they come out real soft and real pliable like this. All right, so that's our first ingredient that goes right in. This is called a marbled salad because everything is small and round. They all look like marbles. So we got our nice yellow teardrop tomatoes. Yummy. We got our red teardrop tomatoes. Very easy salad, and because we're not cutting a lot of it, it's gonna hold for a long time, okay? So feel free to make this a couple days in advance. The flavors are just gonna get better. Picked out some of our fresh cherry tomatoes. These are pretty. You can find them now in the grocery store right on the vine like this. Anytime you can buy a tomato on the vine, that's the way to go. Just a fresher, better product. All right, now let's talk about mozzarella for a minute. Most people, when they hear mozzarella, they think the shredded cheese that goes on top of a pizza. Well, they also make it in a fresh style. So this would be an example of what a large chunk of mozzarella would look like. Also, they make it in a larger ball. There's nice Italian names for me that means like full mouth and small mouth, but basically there's all different kinds and sizes. Well, for our marbled salad, we want that one. See how that's gonna fit in real nice with the whole little round thing going on? And this is just a fresh look to the salad. All right, next we're gonna add a chiffonade of basil. Chiffonade in French means rags. So the easiest way to do this, take the mystique out, just get your big leaves, put them all together. La-di-da, like this, and then you're gonna roll them and cut them. It's not that hard. It's kind of just chef trick, I suppose. You roll them up like so. Then you take your knife, see that big stem? I don't want that, we'll get rid of that. And then you just cut it, and that's making a chiffonade of basil. And this goes right into the salad, as it should. All right, now for the dressing. This is a real tough one. We've got great flavors in there, so we don't want to mess it up. A chef's main job is to buy really good food, stay out of its way until you serve it. So we're not gonna mess with this much. We're gonna take some really good extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil means it's never even thought about sex. So, just kidding, it's actually the first press. Drizzle this with some extra virgin olive oil like so. We'll sprinkle that with some fresh sea salt. Some cracked black pepper. Oh my goodness, this is starting to look good. And we gently toss it all together. Now I'm gonna finish it with because we're in Kentucky, I'm gonna finish it with just a little bit of cider vinegar. I want to have something at the end that kind of pops that taste bud. So, a little cider vinegar. Doesn't that look yummy? Now here's a real tough presentation. We're just gonna scoop this right into our bowl. Make sure to get plenty of the mozzarella and the pretty little onions. One piece of fresh basil. And I'm gonna drizzle just a little bit of olive oil in there for the shine. Yummy, yummy. One more time with the cracked black. There she is. The marbled tomato and mozzarella salad with fire roasted pearl and Bermuda onions.
You know, Kelly, with a dish like that, you can win all the marbles without even placing a bet.
Well, that's good advice, but it would cost all my marbles to get a seat up on Millionaire's Row, especially during Derby and Breeders' Cup. But believe it or not, there is an affordable way to be a VIP at the track every other racing day of the year. The secrets to that are coming up.
Plus, history is made at Churchill Downs again. Only this time, it's in a tall glass with crushed ice. It's the debut of the new signature drink of Oaks Day. the Oaks Lily.
And up next, the Millionaire's Row main course.
We're in the kitchen at Churchill Downs. You stay tuned, come right back. Good food going on.